Hi everybody, this is Representative Cory Maloy again. We are at the end of our 4th week up here at the 2018 legislative session. That's 4 weeks out of 7, so we have about 3 more weeks to go. Things will start getting real busy, real fast, and it'll get kind of crazy as we try to wrap up the year in the next few weeks. One of the things that I would like to report on this week is the fact that we had one of the biggest issues of the year, which was whether to send Martha Cannon, the statue of Dr. Martha Cannon, to Washington, D.C. to represent Utah in the Capitol building, the U.S. Capitol building, and bring back Philo T. Farnsworth. And the resolution passed, and I supported it, and I voted for it. And I would just love to just give you an idea of my thinking behind it. I think if you look at the history of Martha Cannon, she was an amazing woman for her time and for all time. She just did some great things. She was a doctor, she was a scientist, she was one of the first senators in the very first legislature here in Utah, which says a lot because no other woman had at that point been in a government position throughout our country, let alone our state. And so she represented her constituents very, very well. That was significant because women did not get the right to vote until 1920. And Utah actually had started in the 1870s, but then the federal government said we couldn't do that anymore, so the state stopped. But Utah has always been very, very progressive as it relates to women participating in the government process here in Utah. I'm also very pleased to announce that HB 173, that was the bill I ran entitled Occupational Licensing Amendments. That passed the House Committee with a unanimous vote, which I was very happy to do because it got held the first time, but we made a few little adjustments that make it actually a better bill, and that passed the committee with a unanimous vote. One of the things that we also talked about this week were taxes. In our Majority Caucus meeting, we had a long discussion about our tax system and what adjustments need to be made to maintain the money that we devote to education. Just a real quick update on some other things. HB 129 passed the House with a 58-11 vote. That's the self-defense amendments bill that I'm running. And HB 144 passed the Senate committee. It passed the House last week, and now it has passed the Senate committee and will go to the floor of the Senate. So I'm very optimistic that in the next week or so that one will be done. Big news today, Mitt Romney has announced that he is officially running for the Senate. It'll be interesting to see how that campaign goes, and we'll see where it goes. I'm not endorsing Mitt Romney. I'm not endorsing anybody. I want to see who all the other players are, but I'm sure you're going to be thinking about that as well as myself. Tonight is the Lincoln Day dinner down in Utah County, and looking forward to attending that and being with a lot of people from our district. And Mitt Romney will be the keynote speaker, so this is a big day for Mitt Romney. And we'll see how it goes. And so anyway, that's the update for this week. Please, as usual, feel free to give me a call anytime. I get text messages, I get phone calls. Every chance I get, I do answer my phone. About the only time I don't is if I'm in a meeting or something. So feel free to call me, text me, email me, comment on my Facebook page, and all of my contact information is found at corymaloy.com. Thank you and have a great week.